Good afternoon, everyone. It's July 29th, the last class of July, and the last class before we have to do our final test for this class on Moodle, and then I have to talk about the test on August 10th. So first of all, let's take a look at what you have for today. Basically, you only have one assignment. That's your reflection about what you're doing with your English. So please answer this question due tonight at 11 p.m. You also have the last package of answers for your homework for chapter 12. Please download that and make sure that you had your answers correct. Before we take our test on the final test. Okay, now, as I was saying last week, because of the coronavirus, did you see Tokyo? I was talking with my girlfriend about 2 weeks ago, and she asked me, how high do you think Tokyo will go? And I said to her, well, maybe, I don't know, 40,000 people? She said, no, not 40,000. And here we are. Yesterday, today, the day before, 40,000 people in Tokyo have gotten sick. Osaka, 23,000, 24,000 people. Fukuoka, not so bad, 12,000 people. But the number of people who are dying are going up, 104 people. So coronavirus is making everything a problem. It's making our test a problem. First of all, this test, the Moodle test, that will happen. Whether that will happen on Zoom or that will happen in the classroom, I'm not sure. According to the university, we will have this Moodle test face-to-face here. Okay, so right now, we will have that Moodle test here next week. If the university suddenly calls me up and says, oh, Mr. Cruz, coronavirus will make us go online, so please do the test online. If I have an important announcement, I will put it in big red letters here. Please be aware that you have to watch the Moodle to get the best information, the newest information is on the Moodle. Please check that before the test. Also before the test. Make sure about this. Your headphones or your earphones. The night before, please check them. On the Safe Exam browser, you cannot do any adjustment. Make sure you can hear, make sure they're working properly. When you come into the room on August 5th, check them again. When you have your computer the night before, make sure you plug it in, the battery is good. I would actually bring the charger, because if you're going to be using that computer a lot and your computer doesn't have enough battery power in the middle of this test, I will feel very bad for you. So please make sure your headphones or your earphones are running properly. And as I said before, make sure that you check the Moodle. Now, the real problem is here on August 10th. Today is the last day to practice your conversation test. And in my estimation, we will still have a test on August 10th. But if something comes from the university, if the numbers for Tokyo go to 60,000, if the numbers for Fukuoka go to 20,000, I'm going to make a decision for myself and says, no, I want you all to go online because it's too dangerous to have a speaking test in my class. But don't worry, like I said, if I cancel the speaking test, I'll just take all of those points and I'll put them onto other assignments so you don't have to do another assignment instead. But again, that might be announced on the Moodle a few days before. I'll try my best to make the announcement for anything on the 5th, but as I said, if the university says, no, Mr. Cruz, you have to do it face-to-face, then I don't know what to say, but keep in touch with me, keep watching the Moodle, and I'll do what I can in terms of an announcement on August 5th. Now, what else did I have to tell you? Oh, yes. So another important thing, the last two classes might be online. If they are on Zoom, please be careful. If they are on Zoom, there will be a Zoom URL. To use that Zoom URL, you must be logged into Zoom with your Zoom ID and your Zoom password. You must be on there or you will not be able to come into this Zoom. That's my security system. I want you to be logged in. So log into Zoom before you click that URL, or else it'll stop you. If you have any problems, make sure you're logged into Zoom. Check to make sure that you have your account email and your password in Zoom, then click on that URL. Okay? So as I said, I'll try to give you the best information this week or next week about August 10th, but August 5th, this test. We will do that test. We do it online, we do it in the room, I don't know, but we will have this test. The speaking test, I'm not sure yet, but I'll announce that sometime next week or so. Okay. Oh, by the way, some of you were asking, what are the ranges for the test? Well, chapter in your textbook, I can't reach the textbook right now, but chapter 6, chapter 9, chapter 12, all of it for the homework. All of the reading quizzes, all of the listening quizzes, all of the grammar quizzes, pay attention to that. All of the work that we did here in the speaking that we did, all of that will be important too. Most of the questions will be from the midterm test onto the final test, but some questions will be from April, but most of the questions will be from the midterm test. Okay, if you have any questions, you can contact me at jdmcruz@gmail.com. You can also talk to me at the end of this class. Otherwise, good luck with your other tests. And today, let's work hard. Thanks very much, everyone.